Good morning, everyone. Tina Spalding Trance Channel here today for day 23 of our 40 Days and 40 Nights, our morning session. Let's see what Jesus has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. The ramp up to the American election is going to bring a lot of fodder for the ego into your vision and sound. You will be hearing things, you'll be seeing things. The bastion of the United States is a very, very interesting paradox. It was indeed set up originally as a place to escape from the monarchy and the ways and oppression of the old world. Only the courageous came to North America. Yes, they did some terrible damage when they arrived on those shores and infecting indigenous peoples with diseases and these kinds of things. But these are the ways of the ego world. We want to begin to impress upon you that throughout history you can look at death and destruction. It has been constant. Some of the indigenous cultures of the New World, it was not the New World to them, of course, it was their home, were very violent and had slavery and raids and murders and all of these sorts of things. So there were no societies that were really immune from the ego's ways. Some were more nature-based than others. But that does not mean they were not in separation. Every single being on this planet in an individual body who defends themselves and attacks others in any way, shape or form, whether it be thought, word or deed, is in the ego's thought system. So one of the things we want you to understand is that unless you choose otherwise, you will be in the ego's thought system because you chose to come here and have an individual experience. An individual experience is that which is separated from oneness. So in coming here, you have chosen separation, and that really is your default setting. Your separation choice is going to be constantly reinforced by what you believe, what you see, what you react to. Your ego is going to seek out the information that it wants to prove that it is separate, that it is alone, and that it is going to die, and that it is a very, very vulnerable thing. So unless you do an intense spiritual practice where you are consciously and constantly overriding the ego by using your free will to choose love and forgiveness, you will be drawn down into the battleground. And it is as simple as that. It will always happen because this is the ego's playground. This is not heaven. This is not your home. It is a temporary experience that you are having whilst dreaming that you are separated from love. And so to choose love, to come together with other people, to truly connect, truly communicate, express yourself in a loving way, manifest what you would like to experience, you must be trained. Because you have, as we have said in the last few days, been deeply trained into separation. So for those of you that are watching this video that are relatively new to A Course in Miracles teachings, it is important that you understand that your default setting in this place is separation, attack, judgment, guilt. The ego wants those things because they perpetuate separation. When you want to step above the battleground, when you've had enough of your family bickering, of the backstabbing, of the scarcity, when you've had enough of that, and most of you hit that point somewhere in your 20s, but you continue on with the programming that you've received because you have not been given any other choice. You continue on another 10 or 15 years working as hard as you can, working even harder using the rules that the ego's playground has given you to use. You'll come to be 40 or 45 years old. You're tired by now. You're disillusioned. You know that the new pair of boots you buy every year doesn't make you happy. The husband or two that's gone by the wayside, or the wife or the lover that's gone by the wayside, they didn't make you happy either. The body is now starting to show the wear and tear of the resistance and the fear and the shame and the guilt that you have been experiencing. Most of you actually don't become teachable until you're in your 40s. By then you have had a lot of pain, you have had a lot of trauma, you've had a lot of disillusionment, and you are tired already, and you think to yourself, my goodness me, I don't want the next 40 years to look like the last 40 years. I can't do it. Then you are teachable. Then you come to understand, the things I've been taught are not working. By their fruits ye shall know them. That is what that phrase means. You have to go through a couple of decades of practicing the ego's lies, society's lies, for you to come to understand that they don't work. They don't make you happy unless you medicate yourself. And this is where many beings are these days. They can get through a day if they medicate themselves with television. They can get through a day if they medicate themselves with cigarettes or the latest invention, vaping. They can get through the day if they drink. They can get through the day. And then they have to get up again and face this daunting task of living and experiencing separation. There is another way, and the Course will lead you to that way. It's not instantaneous. You must let go of some things. You must reevaluate what's in your life. You must reevaluate what's in your mind. You must reevaluate your motivations. But there is an answer, and it has been brought to you, and it is called the Lessons of A Course in Miracles. Now, the Lessons of A Course in Miracles are simple. They are a mind training program that is inserting into your mind, through repetition, loving, kind, truthful ideas. That's all it's doing. It is giving you what you should have received when you were a child. In a loving society, you would be told these things when you are a babe, and you would grow up understanding that you reap what you sow. You would grow up understanding that your thoughts are powerful. You would grow up understanding these things, but you don't. You are taught the opposite. In fact, you are not taught about your feelings. You are not taught about your mind. There is a dearth of information in your school systems and in your family systems about how you actually function as a creator. So the Course in Miracles lessons are a handbook for those of you that have not yet retrained your minds. The dysfunctional mind cannot fix itself. It needs an outside influence that is wise as a mentor. And that is what this book is designed to do for you, and that these videos are designed to support for you. So be brave, order the book, watch our Course in Miracles videos, and begin to open your mind to new horizons, rising above the battleground, rising above separation. Stop attacking whoever it is you attack. You will continue to suffer if you attack anybody, for they are part of you and you are part of them, because the illusion is separation. You are not separated. You are connected. And when you attack that which appears on the movie of your mind in front of you, you literally are attacking yourself, and you will feel bad and you will suffer. This is not a punishment from a vengeful God. It is merely the fact of how this reflective universe works. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and I will speak to you again later. All right. Thank you for joining me this morning. I will see you later. Bye.